Welcome back to the original Living in Arkansas channel. Today we are showing you 3 houses that have been freshly rehabbed on acreage, 2 to 7 acres. These are beautiful homes that are right outside the edge of town, really close to where you want to be. Well, I'm excited to show you all 3 of them. This one was really fun. I'm pumped for you to see this one. This is the 3rd one. The second one was great. The first one was a fantastic location. This one even comes with a shop. All right, let's go to the map, show you where these are, talk about the MLS information, then we get to tour them. All right, welcome back to the map where we're going to be showing you the MLS data on these homes that we were previewing. The first one we were touring was right down here near Elm Springs. This is Town, Springdale area. You see that highway right there? Right there. You can see it etched in. This house is right around here. So it's super close, right by this, right down here. So it's real close to this on-ramp that they're building. Right at this junction, right there. So very close to highway access. You're going to be able to get to Bentonville in like under 20 minutes, which will be really good. You get on the highway because 412 right here where it says Town, all the way to the interstate. There's about a dozen or more lights. And there's always a good amount of traffic. And there's a lot of truck traffic. And so there's a lot of frustration there. All right, so let's click on the house and get in there to show you. So if this pops up and you don't want us to reach out to you, then you can just click this little X over here. You do want us to reach out, you can connect with us there and we'll give you a call. All right, so here's a few photos. This place, it's on a little over 2.5 acres. It was built in 1960s, fully rehabbed, new floors, new paint, new electrical. There's new roof, new septic system. This place that has a lot of new stuff, brand new kitchen cabinets, new AC unit. It's beautiful. Look at that photo. That's a fun photo. Really, really well done. I'm excited for you guys to see the tour of this place. And it says 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath for under $15,000, probably under $10,000. You could get, you could rearrange a bathroom and closet and get it to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a giant sunroom and an office. So there's a lot of square footage to this house on a little over 2.5 acres, 2.6 acres. For $429, you're few minutes from Town and restaurants and grocery stores. Let's give you a little tour right quick. And I want to drop this guy or in the area. We'll drop him right there. So go down this road. This is the view on the way to that house. You're getting out of the highway and into the country. It's just rural area, as you can see. There's farms over here. All right. So that is the first house that we were looking at today. The second house, let me find it for you right quick, which is going to be this one right here, $599, so it's $600,000. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet, so quite a bit smaller. But this one has also been fully renovated, just redone, really well done. It's on 7 acres. You click on that and it makes it go away. It's on a little over 7 acres. I'm excited for you guys to see the tour on this one. These photos seem like they were taken at night. At dusk, they were. So you got a fireplace, really fun color combo, really good layout. You got a 1-car garage with extra like workshop, garden area in the back. So spectacular house. The third house is really, really cool. Give you kind of a taste of where this is at. So now, this was in the video when we're touring. We talk about this. This is I think it's a water treatment plant. You do not hear it. You do not smell it. And the house is right here. right in here. And so you are moments away from getting up here to the airport, which there's going to be a brand new on-ramp right there. There might even be an off-ramp over here somewhere. But you can see where they're constructing and carving through the earth. So you can jump right up here, get on the on-ramp, boom, you're over to Rogers, Fayetteville, wherever you need to go. And you're super close to everything, but you're still out in the country. You own 7 acres. This is a unique find in Northwest Arkansas, fully rehabbed, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet, beautiful place. You're up on a hill here, and let me give you kind of the terrain. So you're up on this hill, overlooking south to the Snavely Bridge, and there are a lot of people that fish out of there. So pretty cool area. Let's go to the third one. It was up here in Gravis, so Bentonville over here. It was about a 25-minute drive all the way over here to this 3 acres, 3-something acres, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2270 square feet. Again, $600,000. Similar color combo, white, black with this wood trim. And let's scroll down just a little bit for some information. So 3.3 acres. This place was I got really excited about this one. This one, the builder did, and the rehab contractor did a fantastic job. The pantry was super unique. You got that wood trim through all around the baseboards, around the windows. Big back porch. There's a swinging door for the pantry. Really cool backsplash and wall treatment in the pantry there. This is really fun. This guy did a thorough job. There was a really creative thing. So in that pocket right there in the back, you got the shampoo bottles, but then there's a little door right there. It actually goes to the toilet room, and the cupboard above the toilet, you can put dry towels in there, and that way you don't have to get out of the shower to get a dry towel. Little doggy area. This place was really cool. I'm gonna save the rest of it for the tour. Be sure to check it out. If you guys have any questions, here's our links. Grab the QR code. You go to the description of the video, and our website will be there as well. So if you want to browse around on that. Without further ado, let's get to the tours right now.
Hey there, we are here in Taneytown, Springdale area, so West Springdale, and this place is near and dear to my heart because I've been working on this one myself. So come on inside and check it out. It's a very unusual house, built in '61, but it's also a rare find in Northwest Arkansas, being a mid-century modern. And you'll see what I mean when we get inside. You don't really see that much of it here. The style is with open ceiling that's beamed throughout. So we've got, these are actually solid wood beams that are in here, original to the house. So it's got a very unusual type of ceiling in that there's no attic. There's just about 4 or 5 inches or so of ceiling materials than the roofing. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, massive living space. The house in total is 2,460 approximate square feet in just off the living area here. We're just kind of calling this a workspace slash laundry room slash homeschooling, whatever you think you might use it for.
So we got the laundry there.
Yeah.
And then the garage, 2-car garage here. And then this nice office desk area, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be a great home office for sure. Just as as these older homes are, they have a lot of the cool features you'll see as you kind of come through in here. We left the original wood door that went into the pantry, so that's kind of a cool feature. You will notice as you're going around, I still need to do a little touch-up painting. The painting needs to come back and hit that. So we got quartz countertops here. This is 22 feet of countertops. So this is a huge kitchen. Then we've got the island here, the 6-foot island with the walnut top. Got our little decorative shelves here, but we've got tongue and groove wood slat ceiling in the kitchen area, which is pretty cool. Now back here, we've got a sunroom.
There's so much sun.
There's so much sun.
Our camera has to adjust here.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Okay, there we go.
So huge room. There was an incident when I cut the grass a few days ago.
Oh, no.
And a rock hit the window and broke that, so we've got to get that fixed. Luckily, it's double pane. So you got this room here. I would call this like a rec room, entertainment room, something like that.
My wife was here, she would call it a sew room.
A sewing room, a very well lit sewing room.
And it does have its own heater and AC.
Yeah, for sure. So it is gas. The stove runs on gas. The water heaters run, 2 water heaters run on gas, and of course the HVAC runs on gas. And again, as you see here, the house, as you see in even the bedrooms, got the beam ceilings throughout.
A nice size room.
Good size room. Bathroom remodeled. Again, beam ceiling.
Yeah.
That is the oversized 2-foot by 4-foot tiles, so that's cool. So we've got a couple of things going on. This room is a good size room, and it's what we'll quote unquote call the primary, because it's got a bathroom attached. So now it does get low out here on the edge. I'm 6 foot, and here we are. So, but this bathroom's renovated, half bath there. So that's this would be the primary good size room. Now, an idea that we have, if someone wants it, if someone is open to it and wants it, what we could do is we could actually open the bathroom up here and install a shower in this closet, because you've got the space to do that. Then we could also, because we've already added this gigantic closet over here, which is, full length of the wall. So huge closet on this side. If somebody wanted, we could add an extra window here. We could add a shower and bring the door in from this side and close the one on the other side, which would actually make it a 3/4 bath. And since this room was larger with a larger closet, this seems like it would be a better use of the master. But we didn't want to go making that major change unless somebody really wanted it. So there's that. Just out here on the hall, you've got another closet. The doors haven't been put on yet, but there's also a new water heater there. And you're right back around into the living space. The property is 2.6 acres. 2.6 acres. A lot of it in the back is hillside. So there's no neighbors behind you at all. The surrounding property is about 80 acres on 2 sides. And then you've got a next door neighbor that's on acreage here. You've got an amazing neighbor across the road with a new construction house. And then they've got 5 acres. They're on 8 acres over there. So, and then the neighbor right across this way actually has about 100 acres with some cows and stuff like that. So you got cows for neighbors, and the few neighbors you have are great people. I've gotten to meet all of them. And this is a pretty cool house. It is a different kind of style as far as the mid-century modern. Very unique in this area, and we've loved working on it. Come check it out. So just as a recap, the house is around 2,460 square feet. We're at 429 on this. Now, the other ones that you're going to see today are maybe a little more property, but the houses may be a little smaller. Remodels are 100% complete. This one's probably 95% complete, but we'll get you fixed up before closing. But that said, 429 for this, not 600. So the next tier are coming in around 600. This is a very comparable property, more house, about the same property, maybe a little more property on the others, but they're coming in at 600. Now let's talk about the area. So as far as in this area immediately, we're about 12 minutes from Walmart on Elm Springs Road by the freeway. And then if you choose, you can jump on it, 412 going the other way and go to Siloam in about 15, 16 minutes. But meanwhile, they're building the highway extension that's going to be about 4 minutes from here. So it'll be very easy to hop on 612 and take it all the way up to the connector there by the airport and hit 49 with it, I-49 with it. So that's awesome. And then we just heard in the last couple of days that right up the road, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles maybe, Walmart just bought 16 acres. So we don't know exactly what's going in there yet. We're hoping for a super center, get it right by the house. I don't have to drive. It's inconvenient to drive 12 minutes, you know what I mean? But now I can drive 3 minutes, 4 minutes and get to the Walmart there of some capacity. So we're pretty super excited about that. The property is pretty cleared. I'm going to call it park-like setting because it's mostly grass and trees. There is still some underbrush that could be cleared out if you desired that, but pretty cool property all in all.
And you'll see on the drone footage that there is a chicken coop that needs some work and some repair.
Or tore down.
Or tore down. And there's like a horse stall kind of building as well that needs some repair or tore down. And it's pretty well fenced all the way around. And I believe there's some fruit trees off to the direct east side of the house as well. So definitely an interesting house. Let's go check out house number 2, just a few minutes down the road. All right, let's go. All right, so we're in Cave Springs, Highfill area. We're just south of the airport, as you saw on the map. So we're on almost 8 acres here. It's 7.85 acres. Beautiful hilltop here. It kind of slopes down to the roads. And this is a 1-car garage, and it's got this really cool finish, this white and wood and black. I want to take you inside real quick, show you the outside, and then we'll go inside. So just a 1-car garage, nothing too glamorous. Very nice and clean, got some windows. And then you have this little like garden workshop back here as well. And it goes outside. Yeah, let's unlock that. It goes out here to your back porch, which you got a storm shelter. This is some people want that. We don't see these very often, honestly. I'm probably not going to open that door, but who cares? I'll open it. Let's see. You need a leaf blower in there, but other than that, there's your well equipment. Yeah, that's all your well water stuff right there. So, nice storm shelter. Cute brick house with siding on the upper half. Got a nice little back porch here. All right, let's take you inside. First, let's walk around to the front so we can show you the front porch.
Super cute.
Super cute. The only kind of downside to this property that is just maybe not as exciting for everybody is you're overlooking a
water treatment plant.
Treatment plant. You hardly hear it. It's a very, very low hum way over there. And you're on very quiet roads. So check out this huge front porch, spans the whole thing. I can see a porch swing right here. And like I said, 8 acres. So this has a huge front porch, huge front area, front yard. All right, enough talking about the house. Let's show you the house. This is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1711 square feet, $600,000. And Alan's shoe has a sticky on it. They've freshly redid this house. This was built, I don't know what year, honestly, but it was really well done, redone. He's got quartz countertops, fresh windows. This is really well done. You got a laundry room in here with some extra storage. Check that out, Alan. I love the what is this, butcher block for like a folding table storage. You got a rack above it.
Very similar to the last place that lay on.
Yeah. Then you got your pantry here and a whole bunch of like coffee bar area, and then access to the garage. Very spacious kitchen, maybe like a little dining room right here, and then You got the living room, obviously, over here. And gas fireplace, the electric fireplace, mantle. All right. There's 3 bedrooms, so let's go check them out. This way, over here, got a good sized room and some windows.
Double windows.
And they've got accordion doors in this house, which are normally not my favorite, but you got double bars in here for the closet, which makes a lot more space for the storage. All right. And then over here, we've got the guest bath. Really cutely done. Got this great countertop, saving this kitchen. Got some older cabinets that are going to be your storage here. And then turn around there, you got the tiled in shower. Just very well appointed, very bright in here. Feels very fresh and clean. Yeah, they did a really good job on this house. A lot of little details that they did well. Now, most of the so the bedroom is a carpet. That was a tile in the bathroom. This is a LVP in here. Got more like linen storage closet. Another bigger bedroom. This is a secondary bedroom. 2 closets here with hanging racks, of course. All right. Let's go check out the master bedroom. This is kind of like a dump zone with some extra cupboard space and drawers. I like that. Then you've got one of your closets right here. Double rack. Then you come out here into kind of your big room of the master bedroom. You got 2 sets of windows and a door going out to your back patio. You can get out to your let the dog in or something. I don't know. Then you got your second closet here, and then your master bath, which is really well done. Where's the light switch for that? There it is. So you have this well-appointed bathroom, big tiles on the floor, and then this completely tiled in shower, glass door, and all these pockets here for all your bottles and things.
Got niches on niches on niches.
Yeah, so lots of room. Oh, there's a heater in here that was turning on. Ugh, that was hot. This is a very, very good job on a refresh of a house. $600,000, 8 acres. This is really unheard of in Northwest Arkansas. If you guys are looking for something like this, be sure to check it out. Now we're on our way to house number 3. You guys are going to love that one, 3 acres over in Gravette. Let's go check it out. We are out here in Gravette. We are on 3 acres, 3.3 acres. We've got a shop. We've got a loafing shed out there. We got some pine trees, which are unusual in Northwest Arkansas. And then this is a fully refinished, rehabbed 4-bedroom, 2,200 square feet, 3-bathroom. They put down some straw and some grass seed. They'll come in this summer. But let's check this place out. It is got a lot to offer. It looks really cool. The aesthetic, the black, the white, and the stone work that they did, and the exposed beams. It is really, I'm excited to show you this place. So starting off, you got this wall of windows that are almost 6 feet tall, go all the way down to the ground. And you got these big beams carried throughout the motif throughout the whole house. A really fun LVP floor. And I appreciate that they didn't paint these baseboards or the wood trim everywhere. Okay, it just kind of stands out. So very inviting, big room, huge mantle with a cool fireplace. I'm wondering if that's just electric or if there's actually a gas part of that, because there's actually a fireplace on the outside as well. We'll get to that in a second. So it is only a 1-car garage, but you have that huge shop that we'll get to later. You got a 1-car garage, fully redone. It's got an insulated door.
It is extra deep though.
Yes, you can fit a full-size truck in here. Maybe not a lifted truck because it's a 7-foot door, but it's big and deep. And there's a lot of room. They even got a window in here, so it's nice and bright. So, and then off the garage, you got your drop zone for all your school bags and coats and whatnot. You got another closet with a bar rack, but then you got these shelves on each side. So it's just very efficient use of good design of space for this builder. And this contractor, this builder, I want to show you this porch. So you're on, like I said, 3.3 acres. And you got this great back porch, goes most of the length of the house, kind of shielded off from the road there. Put a TV out here, just looking at your neighbors and their fields. So this is a beautiful, beautiful area setting. You got 2 fans. Just, it's nice. All right, Alan, I want to show you this kitchen and this really fun pantry. Like this pantry you don't see it very often like this. You got this huge island, big old sink, great color. It's not everyday color that you see in there. This is they've got a propane tank out there. So probably a 500-gallon propane tank. And then really nice cabinets, built-in fridge here, little window with a coffee bar. But then this is a dual swing pantry door. And they got this rustic paint job on it. It looks really cool. So you got all these stock shelves for cans and snack boxes and whatnot. And then boom, you've got this display as well. Some more drawers. And you got plugs for your appliances. It just looks really cool with this little detail in the back that's painted black. I don't know. It's really.
Well, I've got yourself a wine cooler in there.
Yeah, just a lot of options.
I do like that backsplash. That backsplash is really cool.
Kind of a brick look or wood.
Yeah, kind of wood look.
Wood siding look. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks sharp. All right, let's come down the hall. And right here is going to be the primary bedroom. So this goes out to the patio. And it's a good size. It's not huge. This is not a massive primary bedroom. But you can still fit a king size and maybe some end tables. But the master bathroom, you got a really nice, heavy feeling barn door. And then there's a shower. The tile that looks like wood, kind of fitting the motif. What is that little panel over there? I didn't even see that before. Is that like...
That is your little storage area in your shower.
That's interesting.
It leads over into another door over there. I think that's where you might have your towels.
Interesting. That is, I didn't even see that when I first walked through.
Yeah, it actually looks like it leads in from a door in from the closet.
Maybe
inside there.
You stack your towels right. Oh my gosh,
That's pretty cool.
Pretty ingenious. Toilet paper on this side, towels on that side. All right. And then they left it wood color on all the shelving, all the racks in here. Again, it just looks sharp. Brand new carpet in here. Lots of racks, lots of storage for all your stuff. All right, we got 3 more bedrooms to show you. So there's a lot of, as you're getting the feel of this builder, contractors, they did a lot of little things. Like this right here is a little doggy door area that you can shove them in there and they're in a crate. And it's kind of unique. So there's a place for the dog to be away and out of the way. Here's one of the secondary bedrooms. Big old bar window. And again, the closet. Like that closet by the front door. You got double racks, just extra shelves in there. Very well thought out, very, very good layout. All right. End of the hall, linen closet here. And then this is basically a mirror room of that side. So a good size room, 12, 13 by 13 or so. All right. One more bedroom upstairs, and then we got a full bath right here. I love the tile. I'm enjoying the tile, the shelves, the little touches that they did. This is it looks like to be a fiberglass insert, but then they tiled around it to make it look better. And it's just an extra step. Really fun vanity. These are the dual flush toilets in the house. What do we got here? We got the water heater right there. And then like a cleaning closet right here, just of things. And then this is a very cool looking laundry station. So you got the washer and dryer right here, like a folding table or storage table, fun little bar window, and you got a hanging rack up there too. I didn't even see it. And then upstairs, come through this little landing. I don't know what you use this for, but you got more storage into another bedroom, which you got this like bay window thing going on. I don't know if
Got a window seat here.
yeah. So this could be a great office, could be a good bedroom, a big walk-in closet. I mean, check that out. You got storage on both sides. It's wired for low voltage panel. And then you've got a whole, 3/4 bath, whole bath in here as well. And then they kept with the same design. Tile around the fiberglass insert just makes it look really sharp. So that is the house. Let's go show you the shop.
I like how they matched the wood grain there on that cabinet to the tile in here.
Just very thoughtful. Well laid out. All right. We're going to show you the shop now. All right. So like I said, 3.3 acres. So you got a good amount of space. You can, we'll throw up a satellite image of where the property lines are about. But you got that loafing shed, that storage shed, equipment shed, whatever you want to call it, big building. Keep all your tractors and things covered, or maybe you have some livestock. And then if you want to tinker with things or keep your cars dry, you've got this really very nice shop that has been spray. I can't see the light switches all. There it is. It's been spray insulated, and then they painted it black inside and put these LED lights up and a power door on a 10-foot door. And you got a side door over here as well. So this property has a lot to offer. This is, like we said, showing you on the map, this is about 22 minutes away from downtown Bentonville. This is really close to we were about 16 minutes away from the highway. So real quick access to things. I don't know why that's beeping, but if you guys are interested in this house or any of the 3 houses that we saw today, be sure to scan this QR code over here maybe, and we'd love to connect with you and hear your story and see how we could be best served. Until we see you again on the next video, later.